Hot off the press, Elon Musk, he sat down with the Nelk Boys late last night, and their hugely anticipated podcast, well, it's dropped probably right around the time you're watching this video. No, Elon did not light up a blunt like he did with Joe Rogan, but it does appear that he's been enjoying some happy dad along with the boys. Now, to find out some of the hottest takes from this interview and more on the Nelk Boys, like Steve Will Do It's Missing YouTube channel, well, be sure to stay tuned to this episode of Famous News.
It's a knife.
Oh no!
You still didn't like me.
You shot me.
Just send the location.
I'm number one.
My calling is to be the leader of the free world.
Now, the Nelk team certainly knows what they're doing when it comes to booking guests. Recent interviews include Andrew Tate, who's like at the top of his game right now.
No woman has driven any of my cars, ever.
Then we're talking Post Malone. They even booked Donald Trump. Now, having landed Elon Musk, who's left in the world of relevance in 2022? For real, I don't know. Like Kylie Jenner, who's left? Dan Bilzerian for them. He was kind of like a filler. Like, these guys have gone through everyone. That's a joke, Dan, if you're watching this video. But seriously, as the before they're famous guy, I know who's trending. I know who's socially relevant. And Elon Musk is the tippy top. Jeff Bezos has stepped down. I guess it'll do him next. By the way, speaking of interviews, we actually had Obi from Too Hot to Handle come by our studio just yesterday.
If you're having sex and it costs you 40 grand, you're doing something wrong.
We dropped a full interview on Famous News, so you want to check that out if you want to see me doing my thing. Anywho, Elon Musk, he is on the tip of everyone's tongue. He's in every news headline. I mean, there's the Twitter deal going bad. There's topless pics of him being compared to that of Jeff Bezos. Then he's got babies popping out of all different types of women. And that's outside of what he's actually doing. I know, electric cars, he's going to the moon, Dogecoin, the guy does it all. In the limited clips released prior to the podcast being dropped, well, Elon is seen talking about something that I couldn't really understand. Let's roll a clip. Let me know if you hear what he's saying.
But I waiting a long wait list.
There's a wait list if you're in like a high density area. Okay. So the Starlink is really best suited if you're in like the sort of countryside or it's kind of like low population areas. It's like you.
That was host of the podcast outside of Kyle. Well, you have Salim the Dream, who we know. If you don't know him, you can watch his Before They're Famous video. Then there's Sure Shot CEO John Shahidi. He's the guy who took Happy Dad to where it is today. And then there's this new kid who I have no idea who he is. Now, noticeably missing is Bob Menery, who apparently had a huge falling out with the Full Send crew. Now, that could be an entire news story in itself, but we did check out his Instagram page, and let's hear what he has to say.
I'll actually sit down with somebody and actually break down the whole entire fucking deal. And guess what? If Kyle had spoken on how he wanted me to come on his show and do all that, I poured enough into that show. With the disrespect I was shown. He can come on here if he wants.
Now, a crew member on my team's telling me there was some accusations of drug use. I don't know. I wasn't there. But that's the latest update we got. Now, there's a lot of people I've mentioned in this video we could make it Before They're Famous video on. We've done Kyle. We've done Elon Musk. We've even done Salim the Dream. But so many videos to make and so little time. Anyways, let us know what you thought of this podcast. Let us know what you think of Elon Musk. Who should the Nelk Boys interview next? I look forward to reading your comments. I'll see you guys in another video. Oh yeah, and check out my interview with Obi. You know, I'm up in Canada. I'm still getting guests, you know. Come on. All right. I should have sold some shit though. That's really where I went wrong. Yeah.